We're holding in Sanhedrin Daf Ein Ches. We're top at the top of the Gemara in the second line in the Daf. Yeah, Zog the Gemara. Hiku asor b'nei Adam ba'asoro maklis. You have 10 people hitting a person with 10 sticks. We learned this also in Bava Kama. V'meis. So, very good. Well, how and what time did they do it? Zog the Gemara right away. Meis bein b'vasachas bein b'zachas. Doesn't matter they hit them together or one after each other. They didn't do it. The butter. Vidur says that if it's a zachar the last was chayav. Rishikir with misos. He's the one who did that last ditch of killing. He did. What's the svar of the machlekes? The shtei mikra chadash. Dash in the same pasuk. It says in the pasuk, "V'ihish ki yake kol nefesh adam." And what it's savri kol nefesh adika kol nefesh. It's all nefesh. Kol nefesh kol du nefesh. So we're going to say you have to kill. One has to kill the entire person. And if what happened here was a result that each one basically killed 10% of the person, because 10 people hit him, so none of them are considered to be they are the murderer. But the reader says it has to be kol du nefesh. So what's kol du nefesh? Everybody here did kol du. The last kol du. The last stage, the last shlav. What? Yeah. What about all of them together? So look at what Rashi says. Kol du nefesh. Afilu miktos. Umiu heichadi kol b'asachas leikadlin lekulu. Tish ki yakom achmona v'loy shnaim shiku. Both two to do together, you put. I just didn't say the shir today is Leilu Nishmas. Pesach Yosef ben Tzvichaim. Shom Shem Aliyah. Today is the Yahrzeit. Okay.
But even according to Rabban, it says kol nefesh. I mean, just like somebody hits a sick person, it's not kol nefesh.
Oh, so there you go. So the Gemara is going to address that because the question is not a chiluk whether someone's sick or not. Very good. So the Gemara says mamish the next line of the Gemara. Everybody's mechav and divrei Gemara. Omarov. Hakol moedim be'oyreg is a treifo shu patur. Person who kills a treifo, he's patur. Now, what's a treifo? A treifo means that he has some problem. Rashi brings an example. Nekev aveshet dekura moech. He has a hole in one of the places where it's not supposed to be a hole. What? So it's a machlekes. Machlekes is does a treifo live or not live? Machlekes. And the shaila is if this Gemara goes like no one is going to live or not going to live. But if you look at Taisis, the day of the Yahrzeit, Divrei Torah, Malan and Neshama. Look at the Taisis. Matcha is a Torah Potter. Zok Taisis, just the first 2 lines. Afilu man da'oma treifa chayo, the seifa sheyamus b'chabalazu. Right. So there's a discussion: is it treifa live or not live? But the trim is considered to be that he eventually will die, even if he doesn't die right away or within 30 days. So if a person killed a treifo, he's butter. This is what's truly mentioned. You have a goisis, you have someone who's deathbed, but it's natural. He became sick. And right now he's about to die. So you're going to go and someone is very, very sick, he's sitting, he's mamash, he's close to death, someone goes and kills him. Is he chayav? Of course he's chayav. He killed all the what? The death. Right. So if the person already has a nekev, he has something which makes him a treifo, he's considered to be dead. Someone is very sick, naturally, he's not considered to be dead at all. Because he's still alive. Even though eventually he's going to die. But right now he's alive. He's a very sick person, he's alive. No, a treifo is considered to be already dead. That's the difference. Because the treifo, even though right now is in the neshama, there's no baru that he's going to die.
Yeah, but according to what Taitz says, the treifo
he's Rashi says, Gavru Ktilo Choshilo. It's going to be
and walking. But the thing is, according to what Taitz is saying, he can live for a long
He can live for a while time, but he's still considered to be a dead person because he's going to die eventually.
It's different than adults.
No. I get it. We're talking.
There's like a throws of dying. The guy can be healthy. According to the the guy is healthy, but which I understand. The guy is a general heart disease. And he could still actually die.
Exactly. Ramosh is saying something very important. A guy says to someone, a guy says not necessarily is going to die. Roy goes to see Lamiso. But a mute or not.
99%.
Yeah, but even though you old Roy goes to the Mita, a mute goes to the Misa. Right? There's a famous story. I think it was the Noid of Yehuda. If I'm not mistaken, it was the Noid of Yehuda. That the Noid of Yehuda, he was on his deathbed, and they sat down. He was mamish. He was a goisis, and everybody's sitting around him, and they're discussing what will be. Man, so far, come on. So the Noid of Yehuda is on his deathbed, and they hear him. And he's mamish. The oilam is about to die, and everybody's sitting around. And they start discussing who's going to be the next Rav.
In his ears.
No, they're not talking to him. They're talking to each other. So they see him mumbling something. So they put the ear next to his mouth. What is he mumbling? What is he saying? Maybe we pass like Rameir. Rameir holds Choshim always the mute. We go with the mute. So Yoav goes to see Miso, but the mute is alive. So he says, "You ready to bury me? I'm dead. Maybe you go through a mayor." And he lived. That death, he came back. I'm almost sure that was the story of the night of Yehuda. So back to you. A person who's a goisis, he's not dead yet. Yeah, he's probably going to die, but not dead yet. Treif is considered to be already dead to a certain extent. Now, what's the machlekes? Someone who is now was hit by multiple people, and he's a goisis, but b'dei adam. Mas b'dami lele treifel. Mami dem lele goisis b'dei shamayim. One says that's similar to a treifel, and one says that's similar to goisis b'dei shamayim. Why? Ma'adim b'dai lele treifel. My time lele b'dai lele goisis b'dei shamayim. Why he says similar to treifel, not nis b'dei shamayim? Goisis b'dei shamayim. Goisis b'dei shamayim lo yisavu b'maisim. Goisis b'dei shamayim. Everything, nothing happened. I mean, he has a sickness, but the sickness is not considered to be a physical thing that you can touch. It's not like when you have a hole in the body. So there's no mice that you can see. There's a tangible thing, just something that's to do with the neshama. So for us, bnei adam, we consider to be completely alive. Hi, savim mice. But here, when you have 10 people hitting him, there was actually a mice. They're beating him up. He's about to die. So that's why it's not considered to be so much as they killed him. So why is that so the treifel? Treifel, that's more easy to understand. That by treifel, the simonim, not lavdaka the simonim, I mean anything that is a simon chiyus by the adam is gone. So there's a hole in his brain or a hole in his heart, or this one he's a dead man walking because he can't live like this. So it's for sure death. Person that happened to be the adam, they beat him up, he may survive. He may survive the beating. So the shaila is when the Torah comes and says it has to be kol nefesh. I mean, how do you dash the Torah? Do you dash it kol nefesh? It has to be a full nefesh. If he's being beaten up, you don't. Or you say kol do nefesh. Depends on the svar. How do you even dash it? Says the Gemara now. Tani kamid of sheshes v'ish kiyake kol nefesh odom. Says kiish kiyake kol nefesh. What's kol nefesh? All according to the issue. Lavi hamakes chaveiro ve'im b'kadei lohamis u'ba'acher v'imisu shuchai. Someone hit a person. It's not enough to kill him. Comes the shibin and he kills him. He does kill him. So the second one is chayiv. Second one is ein b'kadei lohamis pshito. Avade. What's a chiddush? If the first one could kill, the second didn't kill, so the second is chayiv. Second one is yesh b'kadei lohamis. Someone hit a mako. The yesh b'kadei lohamis. And he didn't die yet. Okay, the second one killed him. He's what he brought it. So he's chayav. His stomach. That's the Messiah. We just said regarding the treifel. If 10 people that are beating him up, the one who took even the last breath that he has, he is chayav. And Hashem here explain. What comes after this Gemara is that, and that explains a little bit more what we said before. Is that if we assume, we don't know for sure, but we assume if the last person would not hit him, he would still die. Because each one beat him up, but he didn't die yet. So do you say it's already, the Misa started? Or you say, he's still alive. Someone who kills a treifa is potter. Treifa that killed, so someone who kills the treifa is potter, is a gava k'til, is really considered to be dead. Treifa that killed, now it depends. If it's b'fnei beis din, is chayav. Shelo b'fnei beis din potter. Why? B'fnei beis din chayav, tichtim uviarto haro mikirbecha. Beis din sees something wrong happening in front of their eyes. Beis din see that this is wrong. So what do you do then? You have to take away the ra. Pialto haro mikirbecha means you have to kill him. He's a murderer. So pialto haro mikirbecha is another din. It's like a din. The beis din have the rishus. They see something wrong in front of their eyes. They have to take it away. But shelo b'fnei beis din potter. Why? Because how are you going to know that he killed? If you're not in front of beis din, edus you can't accept. Why not? Why it's edus sheyatechol azimo? Because what are you going to do? Let's say you find these edim or zoymim. What are you going to do to them? Kill them? Their intention was to kill a treifa. Right?
When somebody does something in front of Bezdin, they have to take some of the people and they have to do edus.
No. Very good. That's exactly the point. That's only if it's done in the night. If it's done in the day, they don't have to do edus. That's the edus. And this goes to the site of the Maharal that we brought it many times.
Bezdin doesn't give us raw.
What?
The Chor has to give us
The Chor have to give us raw, yeah. But the Rabbadin, the Maharal is the biggest site, and it's much all the achronim and the sugyas of edus. So what is edus? Says the Maharal, edus loshan ad. What is edus? Edus is bringing the mindset to beis din. Edus are not telling beis din what happened. Beis din could be that they know what happened. For example, the Maharal speaks about edim, the beis din saw in the middle of the night. They have to have two that will testify in front of them. Why? They know about it. They don't have to know it. They have to see it. It has to be in front of them. Now, how do you bring it in front of them if they weren't there? The edus brings it in front of them. That's what it is. It's as if bringing a screen and they're showing them a video. Now, in this case, if beis din see it, so there's no need for edus. But if they don't see it, you need edus. You need edus. Edus is sheyatechol azimo.
Even if business sees it, they can't convict based on what they see.
They could, if it's in front of their eyes.
I don't know.
That's what Tay speaks right here. Look at Taisis. Taisis brings. B'fnei beis din chayes. Look at Taisis. Kegoin derou bayoim shedonim al riyoso. They do based on what they see. So on the night they need edus, but in the day they don't need to. Okay, so he says, I'm going to have to check the Gemara and Makkos you're referring to afterwards. Says the Gemara, still very similar case. How Riveya is a treifel. Someone does reveal Be'ilu with a treifel. Chayav. It's chayav. Why? Here it's different. Why is it chayav? As we'll say in a moment, he did reveal. You now do a reveal with a person, even though it's considered to be gava k'tilo. But Lamaise, he's right now still alive, and he has a reveal with a person. Treifa shuravo, but a treifa did a reveal. B'fnei beis din chayav. Shelo b'fnei beis din potter. In front of beis din is chayav. Now in front of beis din is potter. Why? B'fnei beis din chayav dichtiv b'yotah ro mikirbecho. Shelo b'fnei beis din potter dav leidu sheyatechol azimo. So if they beis din is chayav, because again they saw something wrong, they can take it out. B'yotah ro mikirbecho. Shelo b'fnei beis din have edim. Edim cannot be. It becomes zoyim. Meaning, because if it becomes zoyim, what will happen? You will not kill them. So you will not kill them. It's edus sheyatechol azimo. Edus sheyatechol azimo. It's not a good edus. So they want to lamali. That's the more why I need the second case by reveal more than mitzicho. Hainu exactly the same case. So the more reveal said treifa yisrachlu. Now the biggest the chiddush in the second case is the first part. That someone had be'ilu with a treifa yischayav. What's the chiddush? How the table le'ave kiman the mishamish meis v'li potter. Maybe it will be considered as if he has be'ilu with a corpse. Kamash v'lan the mishumano v'ha'is le'ano. the Anah is a tashvish with a live person. He's a live person. He's about to die. He's considered to be already dead, but it's still alive for the Hanah of Beila. So Eidim that testified about Treifel, and then they became Zoymim. So here the question is, how did they do Eidus and Treifel to begin with? But they did Eidus and Treifel, and they became Zoymim. They're not Niragim. Because Eidus and Treifel, you don't become Zoymim because they didn't want to kill a person who was alive. And they Treifel shoes, Munerogim. But if they Eidim themselves are Treifel, two people come to testify, and they're Treifel. They're both going to die soon. Pashtas. So the Reuben and Shimon, the Eidim are Treifel. One is testify on Levi. They want to see Levi is a murderer. Why not accept their Eidus? If there will be Zoymim, what are you going to do? You'll kill them. No. Second one, the problem is, so the Gemara says, sorry, that's the Gemara beginning says, I skipped the line. Eidim Shilo Treifel was Moin Nerogim. Eidim Treifel Shuz Moin Nerogim. They are killed. Why? Because you can do is make them Zoymim. Rabashi Omar, I feel like the Treifel Shuz Moin Nerogim. Now they won't be killed. Tisheino Bez Zoymim Zoymim.
Treifel get killed, what? Is that considered like in front of Bezdin? Is that what?
No, because if you find out there's Zoymim, come to good Eidim and say that this Reuven and Shimon and Treifel, they're lying.
Because we said by Treifel Shaharag, he only gets killed if he's Harag B'fnei Bezdin.
Right.
So why these 8-day Treifel, the 8 themselves are Treifel, why do they get killed?
Because why not? What's bothering you?
Why is it any different than like when let's say they would have killed? You're killing they did it.
Oh, so that very good. So that's what Rav Ashi says. Rav Ashi Omar, I feel like the Treifel Shehuz Moin Nerogim Tisheino Bezoymim Ezoymim. That's your question, Moshe, right?
But that's Rav Ashi. What about the first?
Oh, so what's it? So Rav Ashi says what Moshe said. Meaning you can't do Zoymim to them because if you find out what is Zoymim? Let's say Reuven, Shimon, or Treifel, and they testify that Shmuel killed. So they're going to be about to kill Shmuel. Comes Yisachar Zvulun, and they say, no, Yimanu Ayisim, you were with us, Reuven Shimon. So they say, okay, we'll kill Reuven Shimon. But then comes Gad and Naphtali, and they testify on Yisachar Zvulun that they're Zoymim. But the second set is Zoymim. Zoymim is Zoymim. Can you going to kill Yisachar Zvulun? No, because Yisachar Zvulun wanted to kill a Treifel. They wanted to kill Reuven and Shimon, they're both Treifel. So you can't kill Yisachar Zvulun.
You don't believe that.
So that's why the whole Eidus doesn't start. That's what Rav Ashi says. So Rava seems to say, I don't chayshish the Zoymim. All I need, we saw it so early in the Masechta. All I need is, that's when the Gemara said in the beginning of the Masechta, so you need to have, how many people you have to have in a city to have a Sanhedrin? So we did a cheshbon. And it came out to you have to have Sanhedrin, you have to be the replacement Sanhedrin, you have to have Eidim, you have to have Eidim Zoymim. And then the question is that Zoymim. There's a certain limit where you don't chayshish for anymore. So the Rabbah says, as long as it can do one Zoymim, I'm not chayshish to the next level. Rashi says, I'm chayshish to two levels.
So according to Rabbah, why are 8-day Treifel different?
Because it's already, you have to be chayshish that you have, the 8-day Treifel are doing one Eidus. You have to be chayshish, came Eidim Zoymim to deny them, and came a Zoymim to deny the other one. So it's cool.
Why are they different than if a Treifel kills? You don't.
It's only one Zoymim. Treifel kills. You're chayshish to one. You're going to find out that the two Eidim that testified or Shakranim, you can't kill them. It's one Zoymim. But you don't do your two Zoymim twice. You can have Eidim that are lying. That's already too much. According to Rava, if you have an axe with a Treifel, you're going to kill it. If the axe belongs to an owner's Treifel, Potter. Why is he Potter? My time on Makor, show you of Yumus. It says you stole on the shore and you kill the owner. You don't really kill the owner, but you need to have he pays, but it has a din of miso. If Baal of Yumus is shayach, it means he's not a Treifel. You can't do Baal of Yumus because he's already dead. So especially you don't stone the ox unless you have a shaykhis to kill the owner. Even the shores was a potter. If the owner did it, it'll be potter because they're treifa. So the shor is exactly equivalent, and that goes back to what we saw in the beginning of the Masechto, that we treat the shor like the owner. That's why we have to have 23 dayanim by a shor. As Toys points out over here. So here the chiddush is to what extent do I equate the shor to the owner? So we had in the Mishnah that someone went and what? Incited the dog or the snake against a person, is potter. And Rabbi Yehuda ben Beseir was? Rabbi Yehuda says this chayav. Rabbi Yehuda says chayav. Says the Gemara, according to Rabbi Yehuda, the venom is standing in the teeth. So as Rashi explains, that taking a knife and sticking the knife into someone's stomach. Similarly, if you take out a snake, and the snake has venom in the teeth, and you stick the snake into someone's hand, you're literally taking the venom and putting it in his hand. So therefore, the figure mekish b'saif, the person who takes the snake, he's going to be killed with a sword. But the snake is potter. Why is the snake potter? He didn't do anything. The person took the snake with his mouth and it stuck it to someone's mouth, and Noach didn't do anything.
But why am I afraid to say that this is the snake? That this is the snake that was said by Bilam?
Because the snake didn't do it. According to this, the snake didn't do a thing.
What did donkey do? He talked.
No, but that was the guy who based it.
But the kind of was because of this donkey, they're going to go ahead and say and point to the and say that's why he got
because he embarrassed him. He was not embarrassed; he just killed him. Okay, I hear. The Divrei Chachamim eres nochash be'atzmo yumeki. According to Chachamim, that no, even when you put the teeth of the snake on the body, the venom is not there. You need to still spit it out. You need to have an action coming from the snake. I think a nochash b'skill like any other animal kills. Ve'amekish potter because he only did a groma. He didn't actually do it. He just put them out, and it came on its own. That's a machlekes over here. That's taking more explain. Now, now we have a problem over here with in general, the big shiloh. Machlekes Rishonim, you just mentioned it. We have in the Gemara and Baba Kama, there's something called shor ha'itz tadyon. What's shor ha'itz tadyon? When they had the bullfights, or you have an animal who's incited to kill. It says there is potter. So how does that fit with our Mishnah that says when you incite a snake or a dog, he's chayav? That's a question that Rishonim ask. Shaila is the sugyos arguing each other. So sugyos, or that here is different than shor ha'itz tadyon because you don't. It's not the shor ha'itz tadyon is the one who's in the arenas. He's doing that the whole time. He's like they're always trained to do it. Just he always has no choice in the level of an animal. And here it's only a one-time thing. So therefore, here it's here different.
Why in this case is the snake? Does the snake get skinned?
Because if according to Chachamim, this venom is not in the mouth, so the snake spit out the venom, so he killed somebody. Like any other shor no yigach. It's fine.
It came from the snake.
Yeah, that's the difference.
So the Mishnah. We're saying if a shar from a treifa because of Baal Shem Yumas. But you're saying the drasha Baal Shem Yumas means he doesn't get killed, but for the drasha from treifa, you're going to say that it does get killed if it's not Baal.
No, because we're talking if the owner is not treifa and the shar is treifa, you can kill the shar.
No, but you're talking about he doesn't get killed. Baal Shem because you say Baal Shem Yumas, and since he's about the kala, but if you're not saying Baal Shem Yumas, the drasha.
No, Baal Shem Yumas, the drasha is when you could kill the owner, you kill the shar. When you can't kill the owner, you can't kill the shor. Here, if the shor is treifa, you could kill the owner.
I understand that when the Baal Shor gets misa.
Yeah, but he's never getting misa. Lamai said they never gets misa. But then it's only a drasha. Has to be able to get misa. That's the. So the Mishnah, someone hit his friend with a stone, or he punched him in his face. And they measured it and they said, "Oh, this guy's gonna die." And then he healed. Well, he healed not fully, as we'll see in a moment. It became a little lighter. It wasn't so sick anymore. And Rashi adds that they re-estimated him and said, "Oh, you know what? He actually is going to live." Then later he got worse and he died. And says he's potter. So chayav. I skipped a very important word. Chayav. What are all these chayav? Because the Maaseh he started by killing, and there was an estimate he's going to be killing. Now there was a second estimate that said he'll be okay. We said the second estimate is bottled to the first estimate and is chayav. Meaning, you see that it's not his fault because we already estimated to say that he's going to live. So, the following pasuk. It says in the pasuk, if he goes and he walks, the person that someone went and hit somebody else, and then that person was walking on his cane, he's not going to be killed, the one who hit him. So, more obviously, he's walking, so why do you kill him? This guy's walking in the market and they're going to kill the person? Of course not. Hello, so what are we talking about? That's meaning he was assumed he's going to die. Then stage 2, they assume he's not going to die. He's walking outside. But then he did die. Because the original estimation was they will die, so therefore he's responsible. The Rabbanim disagree. So therefore he's part. Sorry. But no, they're wholly responsible. What did dash from there? What Nika means, first of all, when a person hits somebody else, you'd rather put him in jail. Wait, let's see. Is this going to kill the person or not? If it kills the person, so then you kill him. If it kill the person, you let him go. But you learn that you put him in jail. Says the Gemara, how do you have to? You have to put him in jail. You have to hold him. It says that they put him aside after he did a Chilul Shabbos until to tell us what, Shmuel told Moshe Rabbeinu what to do with him. Rabbanan don't learn from there. It says they knew they have to kill him. They didn't know just how to kill him, which means that he's chayav. But here I don't know if the guy's chayav miso. Maybe he's not chayav miso.
They put him in jail for different reasons. It had nothing to do with whether he's going to live or die.
Right. There the question was, I put him in jail to check if I kill him or not. And here I'm going to put him in jail to see if you kill him or not. Depends if the guy lives or not. Each one was a different reason. We're waiting to see. So one there says there is different. Because there I knew he's going to be killed. I just didn't know in which piece. Says the Gemara, what was the story of Megadif? Here a person said a kalol, said a curse, Rabbi Mal. We didn't even know if he's chayav or not. And then they put him into jail again. Megadif was a special case. They put him in jail, even though usually you don't put someone in jail unless you know he's chayav. He has a so here that I need a special limud that when a person hits somebody and he may be chayav, so then you do have to put him in jail. So, and the word brings a raya. What's the raya that it says in the brayso that you have a difference between the mekoishish and megadif? Moshe Rabbeinu knew the mekoishish chayav miso. So when he learned that someone who did Chilul Shabbos dies. Of a lawyer, they have a misanero. He didn't know which miso. Shenema kiloi pura shma yasla. I didn't know which miso to give him. Aval megadif. Right. So this already has to be a stam miso. We learned before it's chenik. So why do you assume it's chenik? So it says this Shabbos is more chamor. We already knew that Shabbos is more chamor. So aval megadif lo nemer boy leave for shnei pi Hashem. But Megadif just said you have to know what to do. He didn't even know he's chayav miso. So that was a special case. Says the Gemara, Megadif. Megadif, he didn't even know he's chayav. He still held on to it. By us, it's a regular case. That's a real short. It's a special case. By us, it's a regular case. I need to have a special pasuk to tell you. Says the Gemara, according to Nehemiah, I understand why the Torah says twice the idea of umdino. Rashi says, what's the trey umdino? Because it says, because it says, he says, right? So it says, one is that you have to come and measure him. It says, you won't die. It says this twice and umdino. Why do you have twice? So have two umdino. One is a measurement and estimation that they assumed he's going to die, but then he lived, to tell me that then he's going to be potter. And the other one is that Amdu Lemiso become a shoy. Right? So one was that he completely healed. Then there's no machlokes, everybody agrees that someone they assume he's going to die. But then he healed, he was a healthy person. So he doesn't die for that, even though he died many years later. And someone that he didn't heal, he was still sick, but he became better. Good Rabbanon, why you tomb there? So what is to do that you assume he's going to die and he eventually lived, so that he's not chayav according to everybody. Also the opposite. Someone they assumed he's not going to die, but he eventually did die. You don't kill him. That's what you have to say. The Torah has to give you these two limudim. Rashi goes on to do a cheshbon. How these two limudim? Where do you see these two limudim in the pasuk? And you want to say that it changes between Rav Nechemia and Rabbanon. Which limud teaches what? I'm not going to go now into that. So Rav Nechemia do l'chaim and meis lo tzorcha. So Rav Nechemia, if someone they assume he's going to live and he died, then you know your pasuk. Shari yotzim bezin zaket. Now we have a rule. Once you come out examining for bezin, you don't bring him back. So says the Gemara, so that on your pasuk. So we have two extra mundaros. According to Nechemia, one is to someone who completely healed. Second one is someone that he semi-healed, but they assume he's going to live. According to Rabbanan, no. Someone who's semi-healed and you assume he's going to live, he still dies. So we're talking about someone they assume he's going to die, they assume he's going to live, and he died. So someone hit somebody else, they assume he's going to die, but he eventually lived. Let him go. That's Pasha, right? They assume he's going to die, he got a little better. Now they're going to estimate him again. Meaning, because why? Because if he doesn't die, you have to pay nezek, tzar, ripush, shares, waishes. It's a nezek. You have to pay by nezek. If later he became sicker and he died, Chemit says that I go based on the middle estimation, and I assume he's not going to die. So that's where you go. Meaning you go based on the first one. So I'm assuming the second one was a mistake, which is really the same thing we said before. It says the Gemara, Tanya, he did another price. So I'm doing the miso, only the moiso lechai. Person that I'm doing the miso, they measure as soon as he's going to die. And then he wants to do another evaluation. You'll do another evaluation. Maybe he's going to live, and you're not going to kill the one who hit him. L'chaim ain't going to do oshel miso. But if they assume he's going to live, you're not going to do another estimation. I'm doing miso ve'ekel mashoyo. They assume he's going to die, and then he became a little better. They measure him again for money. And then if later he died, Meshalem nezek v'tzar le'yoshi. Rashi says now Daf Knesset also Ribu Shevis the pain because you go based on the second estimation. Says Moyem Masai Mishalem. How do you this? And obviously this goes according to Rav Nechemia. And once he semi-healed, you go based on that. When do you start counting the payment? In other words, how do you value for what stage? Mishashiko. The stomach of Nechemia. This price like Nechemia. Meaning, what is Mishashiko? Don't take me the way he is right now. Right now he's a little sick. He's not feeling well. He was hit. They assume he's going to die. He's getting a little better. So right now in the market, he's not worth a lot. You don't go based on what he is right now. You value him based on the mako. Even though when he got in the market, you're not a chayav moment because you assume he's going to die. But now that I said that estimation was wrong, so I go back to the market. I assume from there, and that's according to Nechemia that I go based on the second estimation. Stop over here. Continue for Beis Hashem.